Welcome to my May 2021 side hustle income totals. Sorry, I've been a little bit busy with work and taxes and family life, so a little bit behind. Hopefully, I can catch up this summer and post my earnings more regularly. So for May 2021, I'll start from the lowest earners to the highest earners. So the first one is from web browsing. I haven't really done much with Brave, but you basically use it, and whenever the ads or notification prompts come up, I believe you get paid. And I was told that you don't actually need to click on the ads to get paid. So um, let me know what your experience is. I've been clicking them, but apparently you don't have to. And I run it here and there, so it's not much in terms of earnings for the web browser. The next one in May was passive video watching. It was a combination of Hideout TV, Loot TV, and then I transfer that into GG2U. Taking those points, they get paid out as cash, and then in increments of $7, I get paid via PayPal. Normally, you just get paid whatever is in the balance of your account. But if you'd like to optimize your earnings and your chance at spinning the wheel, $7 increments is ideal. So you can contact the owner of GG2U to set up your account to redeem in increments of $7. So he set that up for me, and I've been earning a little bit more because of that. Next one is earnings from SMS. I'm using Control My SMS, which earned me 63 cents, and SMS Profit, which is $6.63. Basically, both of them send text messages to your device to confirm that a particular network is working. And Control My SMS since March have stated they were going to have some sort of send feature off of their application, but nothing's really come of it. SMS Profit's been the most reliable. I run them on multiple phones, and they just receive text messages occasionally, and you get paid for that. Data collection, I've sort of consolidated some of the categories, so what you've been used to seeing in the past might differ a little bit, but I consider data collection anything that's primarily passive, and the company collects information via browser or phone in some way, and then they pay you for it. So Cocoon browser in May, I earned $3.60. You visit websites, the company collects the information, and then they bundle it up into a giant data set, and then they sell it to advertisers and marketers. So how much you earn is based off of how much they earn from the advertisers. Lately it hasn't been very good. Used to earn up to like $20 a month, but these days it's almost not even worth it to run the browser. On the desktop, they have an old version, Chrome 71, so not the latest version. You definitely don't want to go onto random websites, because if the web page has some sort of exploit that worked in Chrome version 71, you can become a victim. So I don't recommend using Cocoon as kind of your daily browser for random sites, but if you're using it for beer money sites, doing specific tasks only, it may be okay. Telefia is the company that just lets you run their application passively, and they will pay you, I believe, $1 a week. They implemented a policy where you can only have 2 devices per account, so the earnings on that is going to be somewhat low. I had more devices on it, but after the crackdown, it's only two accounts per per IP address and per email. So that's $4. UpVoice is a browser extension where when you visit certain websites like Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Amazon, and I think that's it. I think it's like the 5 websites. They give you points. The first one you visit will give you 10 points, and I think each subsequent one is either 1 or 2 points. And as you gather the points into the hundreds, you can redeem them for a gift card, which I did for $10. Mobile Expression also, I redeem in increments of 5, usually Amazon gift cards. So I had done that 3 times. I think it was on 3 separate devices, smartphones. And then task surveys is kind of the active work that you have to do. So SERPclicks in the past was on the browser side, but I felt that since it is a task, I put it in this category. So Paid Viewpoint is a survey company, and you just go on their website. They'll email you survey opportunities. You take them, and you can earn anywhere from like 5 cents, upwards of several dollars, depending on who wants to do the survey. And they occasionally send you surveys to kind of check up on how accurate your profile is. So be accurate in your responses and make sure you read the questions, and you can get to $15 pretty easily. The first 15 was very easy because I think they gave you like a sign-up bonus, and if you sign up under someone, I think that's the bonus. And then the second 15 was a bit more work, so depending on how much you want to do surveys. But what's nice is you don't get rejections, and whatever the range they say it is on the email is what you will get paid. And the sooner you respond to the email and do the survey, the chances of getting a higher payment. And then SERPclicks, I got $22.60. You run it on Firefox. There's an add-on, and as long as your IP address is clean or considered excellent by them, you should be able to join. And what it is you get assignments of search results, search, maps, images, videos, and once you click on a task, you paste that into the search engine Google, and then you scroll through and you look for the red highlighted box. And when you click on that, that's the advertiser who wants to get boosted in their search engine rankings will get the credit. So you can participate in that, and on average I've earned about $20 a month. So it's a good decent payout for a little work. And then Protege, I hope I spelled that right. They're the umbrella company that owns Swagbucks, MyPoints, Shop at Home, and now Inbox Dollars. So Swagbucks I earned $6.91, and Inbox I earned $50. So back in April, I earned a lot with Gambit earnings, but now that Gambit is gone, I hardly use Swagbucks at all. Really my biggest earnings on that was just doing the playtime, which was the mobile games on Swagbucks, which got me $2.23. Some daily goals, printing coupons, and just watching passive videos on there. $6.91. I don't really see earning too much on Swagbucks going forward, except for maybe shopping or playtime if I ever get back into it and they allow me to earn off of that. So here's the breakdown for Swagbucks. Not that impressive. $6.91. And then in inbox dollars, I earned 50 cents, or $50 rather, and most of them came from playing games, mobile games again, and passive videos. They don't give you a way to break it down easy except going through the history, and I don't really want to do that, so that's Protege. Current music, under mobile music, there's also another company called AA Music, which I'm looking into but haven't really done much with because I keep hearing that it's a slow earner. So with current, I was able to redeem $80 worth of Amazon gift card. Not saying that you will be able to redeem as much. I have myself and um, my wife's account, and I have some referrals. So I just built up some points that I hadn't got to redeeming. So um, in a typical month, it probably will be half or even a third of that. But I was a little bit lazy about redeeming, so that's why you see the $80 there. And then mobile games, playing with an app called App Karma, which I got $50 redemption from, which is the best, like highest level that you want to redeem, so you can optimize your points that you're redeeming. And then the sister company called Play Karma, which also I redeemed 50. So in the month of May, I made $100 via PayPal for passively playing mobile games. So if you like the games, certainly play them. Um, on weekends you get double or sometimes triple points, so that's when you want to download and play the games. Sometimes if you're tired of playing the games, you can just leave the game on, and then passively it will gather points as long as the screen is open and the phone is on. I think upwards of like 2 to 3 hours. I think past that it might time out, but in my experience, you get a few hours extra out of it before you have to check in and do it again from the App Karma or Play Karma screen. Cashback. Got 62 cents back on debit card purchases. SoFi is a crypto and investment app. Got 64 cents from just daily logins and attaching accounts. Bumped is it's sort of a data collection site where they will give you back in stock, and I earned $1.70 in May. I may bump that actually move that to data collection. We'll see. And for the state of California, had some unclaimed property from my past business. For some reason, I could never get the right paperwork to them, and finally, I don't know, they were nice enough this time around to actually recognize some accounts that had money in it, and they finally paid that out. And then B of A cashback 35.31. I had some pending credit card rewards and such that I didn't set up auto redeem at, so 25 plus 1031 and other cashback things like Starbucks, food, fast food type of things. In Rakuten, I made $100 in cash back, and that had to do with Visible ZTE, a phone that I purchased, two phones that I purchased, which is the $20 back, and then I believe 60 was for a sign up for a new phone number that I wanted to do for beer money. So it takes like 2 months for them to process it. On May 15th, I got $100, so that was a nice big fat check to get from them. Had some issues initially where I ordered two phones on the same day, I guess, and then they only had one that was honored, and then I had to contact them and show them proof that I did order a second one, and then they did put that on there. So if you want to do these deals, if you get free shipping, definitely do them on different days so there isn't that sort of confusion, because there is a chance that the second purchase or the second item will not be honored, and I've had that happen with other friends. So try to stagger the purchases if you can, and there's no loss to you except a little bit of work and time if the shipping is free, right? Interest and dividends, Charles Schwab, 2 cents from my checking. BlockFi, 83.73. BlockFi is a crypto stablecoin. Well, they have other crypto besides stablecoin, but I invest as a savings vehicle into BlockFi, and I convert my fiat US dollar into what they call either Gemini USD or USD Circle. They're both stable coins, crypto stable coins that are pegged to the US dollar. So it will always be a one-to-one, and both coins have good backing. They're not fly by night, and they've been around for several years, and you earn anywhere from like 7 to 8%, and it fluctuates each month depending on the market conditions, but certainly better than 0.01 or 0.07% on your bank account. And although it is not FDIC insured, I'm willing to personally take that risk because I believe in the company being solid, so I'm not too worried about losing that money. But that's not investment advice. That's up to you to decide. And then Celsius also made $109.89, primarily from parking again fiat into USD Circle crypto stable coin. So I've got $109.89. If you're thinking between which one should I do if I'm new to crypto, BlockFi is going to be the easiest because they'll directly take ACH transfers in and then convert that into a stable coin for you, and you just get the earnings off of that. And at the end of the year, you'll get your 1099 miscellaneous for the dividends earnings income. Celsius is a little bit harder. They charge a fee to get in through ACH. It's not as well tied in with ACH accounts, and debit card purchases don't always go through. I've tried multiple times and I've not been successful. So if you use Celsius, you'd have to use an exchange and then withdraw from the exchange and send it to Celsius. So the earnings typically are a little bit better on Celsius. So if you're kind of medium expert in crypto, then you should be able to do that just fine. If you're a beginner, I would suggest BlockFi. Reverse stock split arbitrage in the month of May, I earned $456.37. There is a RSA guy on Twitter. He also has a website. I set up multiple brokerage accounts, and then you buy, typically it's like penny stocks. Sometimes they're upwards of $35 or something too. But you sign up for these accounts, and they will typically round up one stock, when they do a reverse split, 1 to 100, 1 to 1,000, 10,000. So a penny stock can become as much as $125, but typically a penny stock might become a few dollars, and you multiply that across multiple accounts and you make some decent money. It's a bit of work with the trades, buying and selling and all that, but I think it's been worth the effort. So if you want, Charles Schwab is definitely the best one in my opinion to sign up with. Fidelity, then Vanguard are probably the three that you'll get the most use out of, and then you have some other ones like First Trade, Public, SoFi, Robinhood, Webull, and there's some others, but you probably will not trade as often because they have different restrictions for buying on some of those other exchanges. Class actions made $484.38. And gift cash, I got $500. Kind of an interesting anecdote. What happened was I had bought $250 times two Sephora gift cards from Amazon, and then I listed them or sold them to gift cash, and for some reason it was rejected because the balance was zero, and couldn't really figure out why that was. And so I had lost the 500. But then over time, you know, I really wanted to see what happened to that. Amazon couldn't help me because they're not really responsible for it, they said. And I had contacted Sephora. Sephora customer service, was blocking me pretty much from giving me any information on who had used it for customer privacy, which was kind of BS, I thought, because criminal act, basically fraud. Someone used up all 500 or 250 times 2, and they're protecting this person. And if they wanted information released, I had to have the police contact them or get a police report, all this stuff. So that was a dead end. And then I contacted Sephora Twitter, and they had given me a little bit more information after I had gotten more details about the order numbers on the Sephora, what stores, etc. And after several phone calls, Twitter actually was able to locate that it was in the state of New Hampshire that this occurred. And then I contacted Gift Cash, and they said that if it was New Hampshire, that it could have been something there because they're based in New Hampshire, and not Las Vegas, because one of the customer service at Sephora on the phone said it was in Las Vegas. So I don't know, but eventually after some research, they said there was an administrative error where it was spent because of the card being good, but that they had inadvertently not credited my account. So I do give them the benefit of the doubt, and instead of them giving me kind of like 80 or 85% off of 500, they just gave me the full 500, which was good. I just had to spend some time to do some investigating, and eventually got it back. So I consider that a win, and I got the money back. So a full 100% off the gift card. So a little bit of work, but 500 is nothing to sneeze at, right? So yeah, all good with them. So my gross total for the month of May is $2,122.06, and I had some expenses. You like the empty wallet? $35.44 on mobile service like Twigbee, Red Pocket, and Mint. If you have extra phones, you can always do like a $1 Mint trial, and you can get an SMS number if you have, say, a beer phone from Track Phone, and you don't want to pay for their $20 a month service. You can do a $1 SIM and a 7-day trial, and you can get yourself a number that you can do some SMS verification on. So as long as you don't have to repeatedly do SMS verifications, it's a way to inexpensively do SMS verification, on an app or something, and you can use that beer phone to earn you some money, because now that you've done the SMS verify, you should be able to redeem. And then you have hardware. I have hardware expenses of $153.77. Bought myself a low-end GPU just to help with some video editing and things. a multi-USB wall charger for my smartphones, and then a track phone from Amazon for $15. So my net earnings for the month of May is $1,932.85. So here's a chart. You can see based on all my different categories that I have, what the earnings were. They're rounded, but you can kind of see my biggest earners was the RSA, class action, and gift cash. So that's the end of my presentation. I will post links on the YouTube video. Please like and subscribe. I can use more subscribers, and I will be posting my June 2021 video shortly. Have a good day, and thank you for watching.